Today, let's look at the vowel U. U is a very tricky letter. It makes a lot of sounds. The most common sound connected with U is the sound uh, as in up, us, much, and fun. This usually happens when U comes at the beginning of a word, like under, uncle, ugly. When U comes between two consonants, like luck, hut, or but, and when U combines with the letter O. For example, rough, touch, and trouble. In practice 69, underline the sound in each of these words. Rule number 2, uh, like all the other vowels, in an unaccented syllable, makes the schwa sound, the sound which is very similar to the first sound. Let's take a look at some of these words. We have suppose, upon, and support. And again, this is in a syllable that is not accented. For example, suppose and column. In practice 70, we see some words. Please match the meaning of the word with the word itself. And the words we have are album, cactus, circus, cucumber, and walrus. In rule number 3, the U can make the vowel sound in the word glue. Ooh, ooh. For example, rule, suit, and you. This is often said when there's a silent E at the end of the word, like true, tune, or sue, and when it combines with other letters, for example, an I or an O or an IEU or OUGH. For example, fruit, group, lieutenant, and through. This also happens when the U comes after a D or a T. For example, duty or tuner. Put these words in the correct columns based on whether it ends with a silent E, it combines with I, O, I, E, U, or O space GH, or if it comes after a D or a T. Our words are dubious, glue, juice, lube, moose, prune, soup, and tuba. Rule 4, the letter U makes the first sound in the word university. U, U. For example, Q, use, or computer. This is like the name of the letter U. This often happens when there's a silent E at the end. For example, cute, rescue, or mule, or when U combines with E or EA, as in feud or beauty. It can happen when U comes at the beginning of a word, like universe or use, and sometimes it just happens randomly. For example, musical, formula, and regular. Take a look at these words and decide if it's only a U or if it's a U in combination with other letters that makes the U sound. Rule 5, there's still more. The letter U makes the vowel sound in the word push. Uh, push, pudding, could. This usually happens when the U is between two consonants, like put or bull. When we have OULD, as in should or would, and when U comes before SH, for example, bush or cushion. In practice 73, fill in the blanks with the different letter combinations to make the U sound like uh, uh. Still another one. Rule 6, you can make the first sound in the word business. I, I, I. Busy, build, guitar. U makes the I sound when it combines with I. For example, guilty or built. And sometimes it makes it alone. For example, busy or business. Can you think of some more words where the U makes the I sound? Beyond all these rules, there are some exceptions. U occasionally makes the W sound, as in penguin. It can make the first sound in the word jury, er, insurance, neuron, and you can see that's usually with the letter R. And the letter U makes the vowel sound of the word berry, eh, eh, eh. Because U is a vowel, it combines with almost every other letter. U can come before or after almost every letter. Some are common, some not so common. J does not come after a U. Q doesn't come after a U. And W doesn't come after a U. Everything else you can find in English. Let's look at these words. Dual, taught, rub, but, tuck, cup, mud, dumb, do, euro, cuff, fun, hug, gun, duh, hurry, juice, opium, jump, duke, kudo, pull, lucky, gum, munch, sun, nut, duo, soup, up, punch, quiet, fur, rub, us, suds, cut, tub, vacuum, duvet, vulture, swum, flux, exult, buy, yum, fuzzy, and zucchini. And again, some of these spellings are very common, some are quite uncommon. Let's look at the consonant V. V is much easier than U, as most consonants are easier than vowels. V basically makes one sound, v, v, as in van, voice, cave, and navy. And the V can occur at the beginning of a word, middle of a word, or near the end of a word. V is a less common letter. It combines with the vowels and a few other letters, but it's not too common. Van, avenue with an A, very or eve with an E, village or dive with an I. It can combine with an L as in halves, with O as in vote or dove, with an R, for example, carve, with a U as in ovulate, and very rarely will you see the V doubled, as in savvy. You can see it with Y as in envy, and again, very rarely with Z as in rendezvous. The last letter that we're going to look at today is W, and it makes the w, w sound. For example, win, watch, and power. The only exception is that W is sometimes silent before the letters H, R, and S. For example, WH words where the W is silent include whole, who, and whose, where you hear the H sound. WR words where you only hear the R sound. Ring, wreck, right. And SW words where you only hear the S sound. Answer. Sword. Take a look at these words in practice 76 and cross out these silent W's. And then practice pronouncing the words, saying the words. W mostly combines with vowels. For example, with A, as in water or dawn. It can combine with a D, though, as in dwell. With E, as in went or do. With H, as in when. With the vowel I, as in win or kiwi. With K, as in awkward. More commonly with O, as in one or own. With R, as in right. With S, as in swing or bows. With T, such as twin or growth. And you'll notice the T here is a TH digraph. With U, as in swum. And with Y, as in chewy. We'll see you next time for the letter X.